Thousands have taken an NFL field since the league's beginnings in 1920. But it's an ultra-exclusive group, less than 100, who have been named Most Valuable Player. Just playing in a Super Bowl is a milestone few achieve. But Coach has a little more time to remind his team what's at stake.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
After hundreds of battles throughout this season, we finally determine a champion tonight. as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. Throwing to start this game. Screen here for Camara. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Camara. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you've got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 47.
The play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
The Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Camara now on 1st and 10. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run for Camara. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He puts Camara under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clear.
Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm. Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Right back to Watson. This is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. Escapes the pocket. This is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
That's another.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this third down. He's drawing up for it. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. The Chiefs signal. Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. It's an option right that begins this drive. Oh, the football's loose. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists. Like, you can't be a blacksmith. You've got to be an artist. You've got to...
Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Trying to throw this from the... It's cut right side by Watson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They're working quickly here.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw here on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Pass brought in by Watson. There he goes on the right side. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to one late in the third. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a... Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
He's trying to go deep again. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second. Back to throw. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This will give to Kamara. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Need to be working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Taken in by Noah Fant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
10 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Complete on a slant to Watson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense working quickly.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Goal to go. They're passing. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight. Not over these 6